told me, all right, a lot of people told me, I think last 2 weeks or last month, okay, about recessions, all right. A lot of people they read the news 啊，很多人告诉我，recession 啊 ，recession 来啊，就是说美国大型的企业啊裁员啊，你可以听到 Amazon、Microsoft、Facebook、Tesla 裁员啊，会进入这个经济衰退啊，美国会导致其他的国家也是会受影响。All right, so I want to emphasize that, okay, economic data does not what we call it does not equal to what we call it stock market trend 哦，所以我想要强调的就是说其实那个经济数据并不代表这个股票的趋势 ，right? So that's why when a lot of people think logically, okay, but in stock market always react abnormally, okay? You get what I mean 哦 So a lot of people 就是说很多人他在思想方面它是用逻辑去想，其实是没有错如果是我们在这个生活中，我们通常是用逻辑去想嘛但是在股票其实它没有根据逻辑So in stock market they don't base on the logic okay, so that's why stock market is a very unique place for people to make money. All right, so if you are very logical people, it's very difficult for you to make money in the stock market. You have to be abnormal, okay, to make money from the stock market. Because why? Because stock market have a lot of smart people. Okay, they smarter than you. All right, they react more faster than you. Okay, so that they want to make money from you through what? Okay, through okay, the knowledge that they have, especially the psychology, behavior, okay, to help them to make more money when the stock market is so fearful, especially the news, the bad news, okay, that always painted that, market is going to be recession, interest rate is going to be increased, all right? So that is the fearful thing to the retail investor. 所以很多这个散户为什么他们会就是说会就是说很怕这个股市最近尤其是美国是原因是为什么呢？很多不好的讯息，尤其是这个recession 经济衰退啦、裁员这些东西，而且还有最近就是说昨天有一个会议啦，就是要调高这个interest rate. So based on yesterday, Federal Reserve meeting, basically they already announced to increase 0.25% the interest rate, okay, which already known by public, okay, which already known by public. So that's why they already market already price in the interest rate hike in February. OK， 他这个举动或者是这个昨天的会议调高这个利息在美国 0.25% 其实每个人都知道了就是说市场已经消耗掉这个坏消息，已经消耗掉了很多投资者，尤其是这个专业的投资者，他们不把它当为一个坏消息，而且是当为一个好消息。So you can see that, okay, logical people, they will think that, interest rate increase is actually bad news to the stock market. All right, that's the logical way of thinking. But however, let me ask you why the stock market is rebound strongly. All right, so you can see that, okay, those people who think abnormally, all right, they always make money. So I give you some of the reason why the stock market rebound. 所以我想跟大家分享的话，为什么昨天美国市场会反弹首先就是他们已经消耗掉了这个坏消息因为每个人都懂这个 interest rate 会继续的涨继续的涨，但是他们不会停止调高这个 interest rate 只是他们有可能放慢调高这个 interest rate， 每个人都懂。Then the US inflation already slowed down, all right? The US inflation already slowed down in December. I think the inflation is 6.5%, all right? And then the US dollar have weakening 美金贬值，这个也是非常重要的这个讯息当 inflation slow down, interest rate increase, and then 美元贬值的话， 其实对股市来说是一件好事哦，对股市来说是一件好事哦。Then that's why US tech stock was so cheap. OK， 很多美股，尤其是科技股啊，很多都很便宜，因为去年大跌了一场，有些美国科技股跌了差不多88%，有些是90%，所以它的股价非常便宜哦，导致昨天暴涨哦，导致昨天暴涨，所以它是有原因的哦。但是如果我们是看技术分析的话，其实我们不需要看这些东西。虽然如此，所以今天我还是跟大家分享为什么它的原因是在哪里，所以你们可以了解、学到一些东西哦，好不好？所以将来如果有同样的事情发生的话，你们可以做同样的决定。So every time you can see that I always share with you some of the reason based on the data. Although I only look at the chart, okay, not so complicated, but I still share with you the reason, okay? I still share with you the reason, but I just want to share with you to be honest, right? Now the stock chart already reflected all the reason inside the stock chart. So if you are very pro, okay, very pro in this stock analytic or technical analysis, basically you just need to rely on the chart to tell you what you need to do. Okay, why? Because all this data, right, already reflected in the stock chart. Okay, and what you see in the stock chart is the real data. Okay, and it's more effective as compared to this new, because this new may be delayed, but the stock chart is effective, is a real time. 可以吗？所以虽然我还是跟大家分享它的原因是在哪里，但是如果你能看图表的话是最好。为什么？图表是 live price，OK， 图表的话是根据我们真正的数据来判断的哦，就是说真正的人去做买卖，所以你可以看到那个technical analysis 或者是chart pattern is based on the psychology behavior. Okay, based on the psychology behavior, if you know how to read the chart pattern, okay, you can take advantage of it. All right, so that you can make more money lah. Okay, if you know how to read the chart. So it is important also, okay, to know how to read the chart. So that's why the mastering price action course is very important for every one of you lah. And US inflation, just want to share with you already, okay, go down consecutively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. And December period dropped to 6.5%. 所以你可以看到其实是在这个6月份 June， OK， 美国的通胀 9.18% 是达到这个顶峰。So in June last year, all right, the US inflation was peaked at June, okay, on June. So that was 9.1%. And then after that, they continued to drop in consecutively 5 months. So what does that mean? That means the interest rate hike, okay, is effective. Okay, is effective. 所以你可以看到美国政府它只有一个策略，就是调高这个利息来打压这个通胀。So it's a very simple policy, all right? It's a very simple policy for the governments of the US. So you can see that the US governments, okay, they only use the interest rate, all right, to slow down the inflations. So basically, they only have one policy, simple policy. Every time they reduce the policy, okay, to reduce the inflations, okay. So it's quite effective because the inflation has been gone down, all right. And then if you look at the US interest rate, okay, US interest rate right now is how many percent? 4.75%. Okay, interest rate is 4.75%. Based on their discussion, they will continue to increase to 5% or 5.25%. So that's why everyone known, okay, US government will continue to increase the interest rate. Okay, logically, it is not good for the stock market, but why the stock market still continue to rebound? It is because, like what I mentioned, they already price in, okay, market already priced in this bad news. OK， 我的意思是说，美联储会继续调高这个利息了哦。虽然这个利息太高的话，对市场是不好，但是如果你可以看到昨晚的话，其实市场已经消耗掉了这个坏消息，因为每个人都知道美联储会继续调高这个利息，每个人都知道了，所以它这个坏消息已经消耗掉，所以他们就是不管这个坏消息，他们就是拼命的买进便宜的科技股导致这个美国市场大涨。So this is the comparison, all right? So you can see that my view will change. 所以你可以看到上个星期或者是上个月So you can see that my view will change, right, according to the market situations. That's why the market is dynamic, and that's why I say I encourage you to come back every week so that you can get the latest data or latest informations, all right? 所以如果你有听我98的 interview 的话上几个期的话，我有告诉大家中国市场、香港市场已经见底了那个是几个月前应该看这个香港市场。Then 最近这个98 interview 我也是有跟大家分享说，这个美国有可能到这个底部应该捞底的机会所以你可以看到为什么会这样呢？是因为每一个月或者是每一个星期或者是每天这个市场都在变，所以我每天都在看，所以我了解这个市场的趋势，所以跟大家分享说我有看到这个东西，希望说你们可以注意一下。So I look at the stock market almost every day, all right? So when I notice some interesting thing, okay, so that I'll be able to share with you, every one of you, so that you can take a look, all right? You can take a look. You may not necessarily buy immediately or sell immediately, but you can, based on my information, to do further study before you are making decision. All right. So that would be better. Okay. Now give you some comparison. Right. U.S. stock market rebound. Okay. Because why? Because the interest rate has been slowed down. U.S. inflation has been interest rate hike has been slowed down. And then inflation also slowed down. Okay, US opened the border earlier than China, and US market rebound recently. Yes, and then what happened to the technical point of view? Based on technical point of view, S&P 500 shoot up or break up more than 200-day moving average, which is the technical long-term indicator, and then NASDAQ also breakout above 200-day moving average. So technically US market already enter bull market. Technically technically US already enter bull market. Will this change? Anything can happen if let's say next week then the US stock market pull back again, drop below 200-day moving average, will that happen or not? It will happen but for now the fact is that it already break above 200-day moving average. All right. So 根据这个技术分析的话其实这个美国股票，尤其是这个美国指数S&P 500已经冲破这个200天的平均线，还有这个纳斯达克也突破冲破这个200天的平均线。所以 technically 技术分析来说其实美国市场已经进入这个bull market bull market。其实很多人也是问我这几天美国市场暴涨的话还可以买吗？所以等一下我们看还可不可以买等一下我们会看一些个股。Then when we talk about China already went up for 3 months. Okay, went up a lot. Some of the stock already went up more than double. Okay, so that's why you can see today China market and the Hong Kong market is not really moving. Is because why? Because US market already move. Okay, 所以你可以看到美国市场暴涨，然后这个香港市场还有中国市场没有什么走动，所以有可能这些投资者在做一些改变，有可能他们会卖一些股票在这个中国市场或者是香港市场，然后 会买一些美国股票。所以当初你还记得吗？我每一次跟大家分享说，诶，那时候如果你手头上有赚一些钱在11月份、10月份的时候，你可以就是说买一些中国股票或者是香港股票，你还记得吗？所以同样的，如果你有赚一些钱的话如果你之前或者是你本身自己都有操作这个美国股票的话，其实你可以稍微买一些这个美国股票因为我觉得它还有潜能So based on my view is that so if you make some money, all right, maybe you might want to allocate 20% or 30% of your capital into this market all right, because for me, right, Singapore market may go in the slow phase, OK? 所以我的意思是说，当这个两大市场在跑的时候有可能新加坡市场会跑得比较慢不一定是说它会跌，可是它会跟随这个两大市场可是它的走动会比较慢 ，right？当然，它有它的好处，因为什么呢？新加坡市场其实是表现最好的市场，尤其是在去年表现是最好。为什么呢？因为去年美国跟这个中国香港表现最差，所以新加坡表现最好。那如果你 compare with this year, so if you compare with this year, if US and Hong Kong and China market is in the bull run, okay, what will happen in Singapore? My view is that Singapore will continue, okay, but however, maybe Singapore will slow down a little bit, okay, in a slow phase, all right? It is because more of the investor are more active in these two biggest market. So that's my view, okay, that's my view, all right? And then followed by sector to watch in 2023. 所以2023年我们看什么板块？所以这个也是非常重要。首先，最近这个美国市场开始走动，就是我们就会看 tech stock 咯。我们现在会开始看这个 tech stock 科技股票，尤其是美国了新加坡没有什么 tech stock 了比较少。All right, and then aviation stock 上去年到现在我都每次在讲，就是 SIA 还有 SATS，OK， 所以今天 SATS 的话也是大涨then SIA 的话走横盘 OK，because 它也是涨很多 and then followed by entertainment sector OK，entertainment sector we have Genting Singapore, in US we have Las Vegas LVS okay, and these two sectors will perform well okay, these two sectors will perform well in this year, followed by the tech stock as well okay. So yeah, these are the two sectors, and then followed by tourism, hospitality, retail, and restaurant will be doing well as well, especially when the China has opened up their border. And this means that the mainland China people will begin to travel around the world. All right. So this sector will benefit from the China border open up, and followed by the healthcare. Okay. Healthcare has always been what we call that in the focus. Because why? Because of the old age populations. Old age populations in US, in everywhere okay, in everywhere, okay, not necessarily in China as well, okay, in everywhere as well, okay. Healthcare 在新加坡Parkway Life 算是吗 OK， 新加坡的话 Parkway Life OK， so 香港的话有 Wuxi Bio OK， and 很多 Wuxi APEC right. So usually why some investor they invest in the Hong Kong market and the US market, because certain sector is not available in Singapore, so that's why they invest in Hong Kong, China as well as in the US. 所以为什么有些人他会投资香港、中国还有美国，是因为有些板块的股票新加坡没有尤其是healthcare healthcare 是非常少还有这些 EV OK electrical vehicle 新加坡也是只有一个在新加坡上市。Alright, so that's why people explore in the US market and the Hong Kong market lah. And energy sector, okay, energy sector, the activity will remain as long as Russia and Ukraine, the conflict is continue, and I don't see any outcome. All right, and I don't see that Russia is going to announce to end the war. Okay, Russia has not been announced to end the war. 所以 energy sector 的话，其实它的趋势其实有可能它会走横盘一阵子 ，all right，走横盘一阵子 ，OK， 有可能是他们在休息了，energy sector 有可能是在休息。And banking sector 的话，OK, it depends on the interest rate, all right. So if interest rate increase, of course, bank sector will be benefit, all right. If interest rate decrease, what will happen to the bank sector? Okay, maybe that would be later, okay. But now the banking sector still look okay, okay. Bank stock in Singapore still look okay, but today they pull down a little bit. Reason is because tech stock is rebound strongly. All right, so you have to watch out, especially when you trade short term or mid term. If you buy the bank stock for long term, then you no need to worry. Okay, especially the Singapore bank, you no need to worry. All right. And US and gold, okay, US 贬值, all right, which I already mentioned many times in my webinar. So if you have benefited from this, okay, do let me know, all right, because I did advise some of you to convert some of your Sing dollar, convert some of your US dollar to Sing dollar, all right, before the US dollar crashed down. So now what happened is that when US dollar came down, okay, gold price increased. All right, so it's always like that. It is because of what? It is because US dollar and gold price move in the opposite direction. So that's why you need to have what we call that basic knowledge about US dollar as well as the gold price. Okay, so that you can make a better decision combined with a technical analysis. 所以你还记得吗？我每次跟大家分享说，如果你就是说，你在这个基本面方面很强的话，为什么你不要 combine with 这个 technical analysis？ 所以我希望说，如果你在基本面很强的话，你也是可以 combine with 技术分析 ，so that it will give you a better what we call that indicator to make a better decision. All right. So after that, we're going to go through the index performance. Okay, so we take a look at the index performance right now. All right. So okay, before I start, if you have any questions, right, please type your question in the Q&A session. 所以如果你有什么问题的话，其实你要把你的问题 type 在这个 question and A session 啦，好不好？ So we take a look the index performance first. 所以我先分享这个美金美元还有这个黄金所以你可以看到它的趋势是相反的。So we can see that the US dollar and the gold price, right, they actually move in the opposite directions. Okay, if you still remember those people who attended my webinar every month, right, or every week, all right, during that time in October period, okay, I did notice the US dollar begin to what we call that show sign of weakness. Okay, so we can see that the price of the US dollar didn't go higher as compared to the previous. 所以你可以看到当初为什么我会看到这些东西为什么你看不到？是因为那时候美元它刚开始要贬值的时候，它有一个 pattern， 就是descending triangle pattern。它的意思是说，它的价位是往下的它不是往上所以它 当时是往下的过后，你就会觉得 OK， 那个美金就要开始贬值了，所以你就要小心哦。如果你 hold 很多美元呐，so we can see that the US dollar during that time, right, move in the descending directions. Then if you are knowledgeable enough, you should be able to know that the US dollar is going to pull back to have a corrections, right? 所以到今天为止其实美元还继续下跌，你可以看到吗？美元还继续的贬值哦，然而这个黄金继续的上涨。So you can see that as of today, right, the US dollar is continue to be weakened, okay? Still weak. And then the gold price continue to rebound, okay? As of now, already 20%. All right. So in November time, if you manage to, buy some gold, which I have shared with every one of you, all right, then congratulations to you lah. So that's why I say every week you come back, okay, 你就会学到一些东西。All right. Then we take a look the STI index. So 我们先看这个孩子好不好？ So STI index. So you can see that STI index is basically a pullback a little bit this few days. 所以你可以看到孩子其实有回调一些了回调一些 ，all right. And then 它的价格其实是在这个 support level，OK， 其实是在 support level，OK， and the next support level 其实是在3300点这个 breakout 这个跳空上来是上个星期三一开始过年过后一开始星期三它就跳空上去 ，all right， 所以很多人就跟住市场进场了有些是买到高点所以如果你们最近有买到的话，也是恭喜你们了所以你可以看到这几天的话，也是在不上不下，有可能套利的状况也是开始了尤其是在新加坡股市了尤其是银行，等下我们看一下银行股票 ，OK。So you can see that STI index pull back a little bit. So the next resistance would be 3,450. Okay, so we can write down the resistance is 3,450. So if the STI can rebound, then the next resistance will be 3,450. 所以刚才我讲到的话，孩子有可能会放慢他的脚步 ，all right， but 我还是看好这个新加坡股市的有可能它的趋势会比较慢现在，因为有可能很多股民也是有买进这个美国股或者是香港股，所以有可能这些比较专业的投资者他们会专注在这个美国比较多。所以有可能这样的原因的话，导致这个有可能新加坡股市趋势会比较慢一点有可能这是有可能 ，all right. But anyway, Singapore market still okay, look okay, okay, still look okay. And then this is Shanghai Stock Exchange, all right. 上升指这个上海Stock Exchange, all right. Shanghai Stock Exchange also break out above the 200-day moving average okay, break out above 200-day moving average. So once they break out 200-day moving average, okay, the momentum continue, right? 所以你可以看到上海指数也是冲破这个200天指数200天的平均线了。So that's why 香港中国就是说在3个月以内大涨了差不多，尤其是香港大涨了差不多45%。And then followed by NASDAQ. Okay, we take a look the S&P 500 first. All right, S&P 500. Okay, so S&P 500 also rebound strongly. All right. So if you look at the trend, right? Okay, previously was downtrend. Okay, and then every time when they hit the 200-day moving average, they pull back. but this time a bit different, okay, because the price break through the 200-day moving average, and then the price continue. So what does this mean to us? That means the US stock market technically enter bull market, okay, enter bull market. So this is a good sign, okay, this is a good sign. So like for example, last week I also mentioned that it's time to what? It's time to a bottom fish, all right? Why? Because when the price pull back, they stay sideways, okay, because this was the previous low, okay. And if you still remember, all right, October period, 你们还记得吗？ October period 我跟大家说 October period 也是捞底的时候。So market, I did mention that in October, market was bottoming based on the data. Most of the major index bottom during the October period. And then I also mentioned that the US midterm elections during the November periods, after the November periods, the stock market will be what? Will be enter a bull market. So that is based on the previous historical data, but it does happen now. Right? And followed by NASDAQ. So NASDAQ also break through 200-day moving average. So technically they are entering bull market as well. Okay, entering bull market as well. All right. So it has been almost 1 year. The US market was down. So finally, okay, in 2023, they begin show some good sign by breaking through the 200-day moving average. Okay, so far look okay. All right, so far look okay, but anything can happen. Will they break down or not? Nobody know. All right, will they break down or not? Nobody know. So that's why you have to look at the chart lah. You have to look at the chart. Right? Okay, ma. And Hang Seng Index, Hang Seng 指数 all right， 恒生指数涨了大概多少 percent？ 涨了超过 55% 了，差不多 55%, okay? And then this is when they break through. All right? So when they break through, okay, the market continue to rebound strongly, okay? So you can see that this few days, profit taking is happening. All right? Why? Because they went up a lot already. 所以当时候我也是有跟大家分享说，如果你有买进香港股票 ，OK， 希望说你们要卖出一点啦，逃离一些比如说38%也好So if you still remember, okay, in my previous webinar, I always mentions to take some profit. If you manage to buy some Hong Kong stock, okay, if you manage to buy some Hong Kong stock, all right. My suggestion to you during that time is to take some profit. Okay, so hopefully you take some profit. You can always buy back later. Okay, when they turn up. 所以希望说 don't never allow your profitable trade become a losing trade. 可以吗？Never allow your profitable trade become a losing trade. And so this is the index. All right. So this is the index. Okay. And so STI. What happened? Okay, STI stagnant. Okay, and then S&P 500 breakthrough 200 MA. NASDAQ also breakthrough 200 MA. And Hong Kong maybe profit taking this few days. Will they pull back? Will Hong Kong pull back? Anything can happen. So you just need to monitor. Okay, you need to monitor, right? Because US just begin to move. Okay, US just begin to move. All right. So I'm not sure Hong Kong will pull back or not, but based on the chart now, right, the Hong Kong are in the profit taking mood. Okay, profit taking mood. Okay, maybe profit taking mood. All right. And then before I go to the watch list, okay, I want to share this with you, mastering price action courses. So in fact, I conducted these courses based on what under the IBF, okay, subsidy up to 70%, okay, for certain age, and then followed by 50%. So depending on your age. So this is some of the testimonial. I just want to thank everyone who attended my courses. If you think that my courses is useful and you learn something, okay, please share with your friend and your family member, because I don't do advertisements. Okay, you never see me do advertisements. It's all based on the referral from you. So that's why I want to take this opportunity to thank you. 所以这个是我的课程叫 Mastering Price Actions， 所以很多人学到了新的东西，尤其是新的进场strategy 还有出场的 strategy，OK， 所以它是有 under subsidy up to 70%subsidy 70% under IBF， 所以如果你有朋友亲戚或者是想要学习更多的朋友，你可以介绍这个课程给他们。因为为什么呢？因为我没有打广告其实是you know, based on the referral. All right, so I hope that you can share this good news you know, with your loved one so that they can learn the new thing as well. And the watch list, okay, now you can see that some of the stock that I noticed this few days is Nanofilm, QMN, and then Keppel DC. All right, so these are the three stocks that is currently in my watch list. Okay, so we take a look at these stocks. Okay, we take a look at these stocks. Q and M, all right, dental. 所以很久没有看这个股票了很久没有看这个股票，为什么呢？最近它有反弹回来最近它有反弹回来，而且它的价格有突破这个 resistance， OK， 差不多是在3毛5 ，OK， 3毛5 ，right， 所以它的 resistance也是，其实它的 resistance 有可能是在这个200天平均线下面 ，right， so maybe they will move sideways before they break through， 所以你可以把它放进去你的 watch list 你 monitor 一下，因为它也是跌蛮多了所以最近才开始有这个 activity 所以你可以参考一下。Then Nanofilm 上个星期也是有看到 ，OK， 所以你可以看到它是继续的涨它很慢So Nanofilm I also noticed last couple of week actually, alright, so I share this with you. Reason is because that they continue to move up slowly, okay, a bit volatile, okay, but this is you know, it's a good sign okay, because the price is sloping up, okay, there's no new low, okay, so this was new low 这个是最低你可以看到它 pull back 的时候，它没有跌超过之前的低点，其实是好事。为什么呢？因为买家他们愿意付出更高的价位买进 ，right? So that's why there's no new low. So it's good sign actually, alright? Probably got potential to continue, alright, the trend. But anything has to be set a stop loss. 所以我的意思是说，虽然我提供这个股票给你们参考，但是你们的责任就是如果你们有进场的话，你们要止损不要一直怪别人你们也是要负起自己的责任，好不好？所以如果你们负起这个责任的话，我才会愿意分享更多的资料给你们好不好？可以吗？So these are some of the stock that I'm watching right now, and then Keppel DC. So Keppel DC also recently noticed, okay, and then they actually shut up already. 所以上个星期或者是前一个星期，我也是跟大家分享说Keppel DC 要开始看了因为为什么呢？因为同样的，它的价格没有创新低，反而它的股价慢慢的上涨，然后最近它突破这个200天的平均线 ，and then 它的股价继续的涨幅 ，alright, so this is a good sign, okay, this is a good sign, okay, because it has been down for more than almost 1.5 year， OK， 它已经下跌了很久，所以风水是轮流转的哦，风水是轮流转，可是你们也是会看，你们也是需要看图表。So basically what I mean is that market rotation is like that. So you must know when to enter and when to exit. So if you don't exit, okay, what will happen? All right, then you know the low was $1.70, okay, and then recently rebound. Do you buy back? Okay, the question is that do you buy back or not? So in the price actions class, right? Okay, my way of teaching is that I will help you, okay, at least to help you, you know, to teach you when you should buy, and then I'll be able to teach you when you should sell and when you should exit as well. So this is the important elements. So a lot of people, that's why they cannot make money in the stock market is because they do not know why they need to sell, okay? Because they don't have a visibility from the stock market through the chart. So Keppel DC. So 现在我们看这个银行股票哦，银行股票它的表现如何 ？Right？ 所以银行股票的话，其实今天的表现不是很好哦。所以你可以看到它的 candlestick。Alright, so today the performance of the DBS not that good. Reason is because, like what I mentioned, it already reached the peak. Oh, they already reached the peak, $36. Alright, so it does make sense for DBS to pull back, unless they break through 了。哦 ，so far， 如果你看今天的状况的话，它不可能突破了哦，反而它回调。哦，为什么呢？因为美国那边暴涨，所以这个有可能profit taking 哦，套利的状况发生 ，OK。And then if you do some drawing, right? So they are in a support level. So if the price continue to drop, okay, maybe the next support level will be here. Okay, maybe, alright. 所以如果你们之前买在低点的话，你们就不用去看它哦，了解吗？所以我现在所讲的就是短期跟中期了，因为有些人他是做短期跟中期，所以如果你们之前在低点买进尤其是在这边买进的话，你们其实现在就不用去看它你等就收股息就好。So what I mean is that, okay, what I share with you right now is based on mid-term and short-term. Okay, so if you are long-term investor for the bank, okay, especially when you buy at super low, you no need to look at the chart already. So you just keep and collect dividend. Agree or not? Okay. So basically, I just want to share with you, they already reached the peak, all right, in short term, already reached the peak. So it makes sense for the price to pull back. Okay, makes sense for the price to pull back. And then where is the support level? So 它的 support level 有可能会是在这边如果有跌破这个what we call that， 如果它有跌破这个上升趋势的线如果它有跌破了 ，alright， and then we take a look UOB。 So UOB 的话，你可以看到那时候也是开始到这个顶当它到这个顶的话，它就会 pull back。OK， 而且这个 candlestick 非常 bearish，alright， 意思是说有可能庄家已经出场那时候了所以你玩短期的话，你要特别注意所以你可以看到每一个阶段它都有它的趋势科技股一旦开始跑的话，这些价值股的话有可能稍微回调一些所以你可以看到价值股票跑的话，连科技股又开始回调，所以它是不同方向的不同方向的 ，alright。So what I mean is that you know value stocks when value stock is moving, the tech stock is pulling back. So when the tech stock is moving, okay, then the value stock is pulling back. Alright, so they are in the opposite directions based on my view when I what am I looking at is you know is quite opposite right now. Okay, so 你可以看到其实UOB 的话，其实它也是开始走弱开始走弱有可能之前已经上了蛮多 ，right， 上了蛮多。And then followed by OCBC. How is OCBC? So far OCBC performed the best 所以你可以看到，其实很惊讶的就是 OCBC 开始走动，而且OCBC 走了比这个UOB 跟 DBS 强。So you can see that OCBC the movement okay is more stronger than DBS and UOB. Quite surprising quite surprising because during that time when DBS moved up, OCBC came down. So but now okay, OCBC is the stronger, okay, is the stronger. All right, so like what I meant, okay, if you buy at the lower price, okay, congratulations. So right now you no need to look at the chart, okay, you just need to wait for collecting your dividends. Okay, what I share with you right now is based on short term and mid term. Okay, 可以吗？ So next thing is SIA. All right, 所以 SIA 的话，我个人认为的话，今年会不错 SIA。All right, but 你们要注意这个有可能这个 Q4 的业绩报告 SIA 的业绩报告，如果它的业绩报告好的话，有可能它会跳空上去，跳空上去了过后，我个人认为的话，你们应该套利一些哦。为什么呢？因为 based on the 之前的 data is based on the previous data. After gap up, okay, the price begin to weak and then sell down. Alright, 所以如果你们做中期的话，你们等待这个业绩报告出来的话，如果它有跳空上去 then 你们就要考虑套利一些啦，卖出一些So that's my view. Alright, so right now is it's pretty high. Okay, you can see it's quite high, right? And SIA Engineering. So SIA Engineering 的话会比较慢一些虽然它的脚步会比较慢，可是它跟这个 SIA 差不多是同行了如果 SIA 就是说有好转的话，继续涨的话，有可能 SIA Engineering 也是会继续的涨 OK, and Genting, okay, China Aviation, Genting Singapore 的话 OK, so Genting Singapore 的话，之前它已经跑了一轮 alright, so you can see that they already move around 31%, around 31%. So recently they also taking some rest 其实 Genting 的话，其实在休息当中 OK, 休息当中 alright, 所以同样的话，如果它的 Q4 业绩报告出来的话有可能它会跳空上去了因为我估计这个 Q4 的 result 会很好 OK, 有可能它会跳空上去如果啦then 如果它有跳空上去的话我的策略就是会套利一些，如果它有跳空上去当然不是100%所以你们要注意一下 OK, so there are two scenarios right now, so we can see that they move in the sideways, so they can break out or break down as well. 所以有两个 scenario, 因为它现在是在走横盘，所以有两个 scenario, 如果它突破就是 break out 1.02, if they break down 0.98, but 我个人认为的话有可能它会突破，有可能它会突破 alright, because 接下来的话这个娱乐板块应该是会好转在2023年 and ThaiBev Olam, ThaiBev 的话是 for food and beverage, okay, a bit slow right now because they also went up already, okay, around 21%. So because border opening, okay, it will benefit the retail. So because of the food beverage, hopefully Thai beverage, okay, will benefit, all right, from the border opening, okay. 所以虽然它是比较慢吧，现在是属于这个休息当中了休息当中 alright, and Olam, okay, Olam Group, so Olam Group 的话其实蛮不错 OK, 其实它是在等待突破，所以我相信它是会突破 OK, so based on the chart right, the price is hovering near the resistance level, okay? And I think based on the chart, it may break through, all right? So if you are buying for breakout strategy, you might want to monitor this stock, okay? Because why? Because the price is moving up, trending up, okay? And then people are not willing to sell at a lower price, okay? When they near support level, they keep buying, okay, to support the price at $1.56. Okay, all right, so they may move, okay, in sideways for a while before they break through, okay, provided the price stay above $1.56 哦，所以我的意思是说，有可能它会突破，有可能啦，provided 它的价格在1.5块上面，如果它跌破1.5块， then 我们就不用看了。所以到目前为止来说，它还是在我的 watch list， 因为它没有跌破1.5块。哦，这个股票 got chance。And Sembcorp Industry and Keppel Corp, Sembcorp Industry and Keppel Corp. Sembcorp Industry and Keppel Corp break through the resistance, all right? Break through the resistance, and I think the momentum will continue. Look like the momentum will continue because the price moved in the sideways and they didn't drop. Okay, if they really drop, okay, they may drop near the support level. Okay, so there are two scenarios right now, either breakthrough or pullback. So we need to continue to monitor and follow by Keppel Corp. 其实 Keppel Corp 到目前为止来说还表现不错 ，OK。虽然是 oil and gas，OK， 虽然是 oil and gas，but 它是表现最不错的。And we notice there is a double top here, right? But look like the price wanted to break through as well. 哦，看它的图表的话，好像是它想要突破。Okay, so you can see that this is hammer. Okay, hammer. Look like the price wanted to break through as well. Okay, so it's pretty strong. Okay, and still uptrend. And 其他的话 ，OK, Raffles Medical 表现怎样？ So Raffles Medical 突破 OK 最近，所以恭喜你们啦！如果你们有买的话，因为这个股票在我的 watch list 也是蛮久哦，也是蛮久。Because of why? Because of the symmetrical triangle pattern, alright? 所以如果你可以看得懂这个 pattern 的话，你就会抓到这个机会。如果你看不懂这个 pattern 的话，有可能你会失去了这个机会了。所以 that's why 我讲上课是重要 ，alright? So still a bullish, okay? You can see that it's a bullish candlestick, okay? When is the resistance? Is there any resistance? All right, the resistance, okay? The immediate one is 1.56 or 1.555, right? 所以这个是新加坡股票 ，and then 最近的话，Reits 板块也是有反弹哦 ，Reits 板块 ，all right? Because why? Because the interest rate may be near the peak, so that's why the investor begin to accumulate the Reits counter, right? So these are some of the Reits that already rebound, okay? Already rebound, and then followed by Hong Kong stock. Hong Kong stock, you can see that the stock are similar, okay? But I want to emphasize is BYD. So BYD rebound recently. Right, so it's quite interesting, this stock, right? So this is bottom and then this is the peak. So every time when they pull back, is almost 50%. All right, but they rebound, when they rebound, is almost 100%. You get what I mean? All right, so for value investor, okay, if you are looking for long term, okay, I think BYD still got potential, okay, just that the price is already went up. So if you manage to, if you did attend my webinar last few months, okay, I did mention about this stock when the price was at the bottom 165. So if some of you bought at 165, congratulations, because the bottoms, the support level is quite consistent. Every time when they pull back, okay, near support, they rebound. Okay, so every time when they rebound, 就是100%. All right, so why not? Okay, so you need to keep this stock into your watch list. All right, and 其他的我们就看阿里巴巴讲表现如何，9988，阿里巴巴9988。So Alibaba, what happened? Let us take a look. Oops, wrong. Right. So recently also pull back. Okay. So because of why? Because of a profit taking. So profit taking. So that's why when the profit taking, they give you a chance to enter. So 看它的样子会不会走横摆一些，然后 hit 到这个 support 才反弹，会不会？ Right, so you can actually put into your watch list and wait for the pullback lah, if you like this stock. Right, then 我们就看这个美国，因为时间方面我们先看这个美国。Alright, 美国的话基本上都上了这些科技股的话，所以上个星期我讲到 NVDA、TSM、AMD, alright, Qualcomm, OK, 所以 NVDA 已经大涨了一轮 ，OK。So NVIDIA 是这个 Semicon 的龙头股啦，在美国，所以你可以看到，通常是龙头股先跑，所以NVIDIA is the leader of the Semicon, alright? So you can see that when the market is up, usually the leader of the stock will go up first, okay? Will go up first, alright? So it's quite interesting. The price also break through 200-day moving average, and then the rebound is continue. So as of now, it's 89%. If you still remember, the bottom was October. So 你还记得吗？ I did mention the bottom for the US market in October. All right. So if you manage to buy some good stock in October, congratulations to you. Okay. All right. And then followed by AMD. So AMD 的话也是突破这个200天平均线 ，OK， and in fact the price actually break through the downtrend line somewhere around 67% before the price continue to shoot up. So it's quite positive for US market. It's quite positive, all right? It's still got chance, okay? I think still got chance, based on the chart, okay? So it's not too late, okay? It's not too late, all right? So this for US stock market. So what about your stock? 所以你们的股票呢？让我知道一下你们的股票是哪一些股票 ，alright？ 所以首先因为时间方面有可能我会 skip 掉一些股票了如果没有讲到你的股票的话非常抱歉非常 sorry。So CSE Global, CSE Global, alright。CSE Global 有回来所以现在是走这些小股是吗？虽然这个跳空下来 ，alright， OK， but anyway， OK， 它的 resistance 是在这边，而且你也是有看到它的 volume 蛮大的 ，alright， 所以有可能庄家要就是说，意思是说庄家还在啦庄家还在。有可能它要 push up 它的价格，当然 if you based on the resistance, the resistance is somewhere around 40 cent okay, the resistance is around 40 cent, so that's the first resistance. So if the price managed to break through 40 cent, then the next resistance will be 44 cent. Okay, so this is for CSE Global, and then Yangzijiang Finance. Right, Yangzijiang Finance 还没有走 ，OK， 还没有走 ，Alright， 如果你买的话，我觉得你是要等啊。And this stock haven't moved yet, OK， do you think it will move？ 你们认为它会 move 吗 ？Right， 其实到目前为止来说，还不知道它会不会 move，Right， 还不知道它会不会 move， 可是它的 pattern 又好像有一个 cup and handle 的状况哦 ，cup and handle 的状况有没有 ？Alright， so 你可以观察哦，你可以观察 ，Alright， 因为why？ Because recently or this few days the small stock begin to have some activity. Alright, maybe you can take a look. Okay, maybe you can take a look. Alright, can share your view form and with power speech. Anyway, allowance bank. Yeah, just now I already share May. ISDN chart good. ISDN. ISDN already went up, all right, and went up quite a lot. Okay, went up quite a lot. How many percent already? All right, 63%. Okay, that's a lot. All right, so if you look at the price chart right now, they are resting. Okay, and the volume are still there. Volume are still there. That means the what we call that, the market maker are still there lah, inside the stock. Alright， 所以庄家还在藏，可是他的股票已经偏高了，所以如果你们进的话要小心了哦，因为有可能庄家会放票给你哦。虽然你看到这个 volume 蛮大的，所以他们可以随时放票给你，所以你们要小心了哦，因为已经蛮高了。Alright， and what is the duration, short term, mid term, and long term? Short term maybe 1 day to 1 week. Mid term maybe 1 week to 3 months. Long term more than 1 year. Okay, that's my definitions. SATS, okay, 每一次都有讲，因为为什么呢？ SATS is part of the sector, aviation sector that we should watch in 2023, right? So 这个是我之前的 drawing. So this is my previous drawing. If you still remember, the price keep going up. We also talk about this stock before they went up. Okay, we talk about this stock almost every week lah, huh? So today they went up quite a lot. All right, and then I think the next resistance will be here. 3块4. So that's why they still have a lot of potential. Okay, still have a lot of potential. 3块4 resistance. 所以如果现在买的话，其实还不迟了哦，有可能它会继续的涨，但是股票不是一个直线涨，它也是会 pull back. Alright, so what I mean is that the still got potential, but the stock is that may not go up straight away. They may pull back like this one. So you need to be careful lah. What I mean is that always buy when the stock pull back. Always buy when the stock pull back. 可以吗？ Amazon. Okay, we take a look at Amazon. 这个是美国股 right? Yeah, Amazon got potential. So we can see that I think tonight or after tonight, they have the earning, right? And if you base on the what we call that, the previous, if you base on the recent earnings, like for example, Meta platform, Tesla, they also have a very good earning. But what about Amazon? Will they announce a good earning? All right. I cannot guess, okay? I'm not good in predictions, all right? But always be careful, always be careful. But look like the price, break through the resistance. Can you see that? So when they break through the resistance, so the next resistance will always be here. So we see tomorrow night what will happen. Because if the earning is good, the price will gap up. If the earning is not good, the price will gap down. So don't, be careful lah. Okay, ma. How to use Poem 2 Cash Plus account to buy Hong Kong stock? When buy, how to Mikau, you might want to ask my colleague Isaac, okay, Isaac 可以吗？没高 you have the contact number, okay, from my team lah, Isaac. You can WhatsApp to ask Isaac. Can take a look JD Logistics 2618 So we take a look 2618Yeah, look good actually. All right, look good. Okay, so if you notice, right, so this is the resistance, and then they also break through the resistance here. So basically, it's quite obvious lah. All right, potential. So 它会继续的涨。So because it's quite obvious, they already break through. As long as the price stay above this support level lah. Okay, as long as the price stays support level, all right. Okay, and you can see that the trend will change from downtrend to uptrend. All right. So yeah, still got a lot of potential. Okay. 可以吗？JD Logistic look interesting. All right, look interesting. US make law cannot sell high end chip to China. What happened to semicon company like Intel? No comment because I never read about the news. Okay, but anyway, focus on the strong stock lah. Focus on the strong stock. Okay, focus on the strong stock, because if you focus on the stock that is not moving, then you may miss out the opportunity lah. How high the gold can go up in short term? When the US dollar stop selling down, when the US dollar stops selling down, then the gold price will pause. Okay. What is the percentage set your stop loss? Depend on individually. Depend, because it depends on your risk appetite. Okay. For me, I use 3%, sometimes 5%. It depends on my profit. So if I make money, I can risk more. Okay. If you are new and then losing money, then you still have to be careful. All right. 扬子江 OK， 扬子江最近表现不错 ，right？ 所以这个股票的话，我们也是有讲 ，OK， right？ And resistance 1.3毛半哦，虽然它有慢慢的涨了虽然它有慢慢的涨 ，OK， 所以它的 resistance 1.3毛半也是蛮强的哦。所以1.1毛8的时候是 support level， 所以它慢慢涨过后 ，resistance 是在这个1.3毛半。So the resistance is $1.35. Can advise on AEM. Okay, AEM is the considered tech stock, right, in Singapore. Let me see. It's not moving today, although it's the tech stocks. Let me see. All right. Okay. So maybe maybe the price break above the 50-day moving average, then the momentum may continue. All right. Because right now the price is still below the 50-day moving average. So that's why you see they are not breaking through. So it's because of the resistance of 50-day moving average. So if the 50-day moving average can break through, then I think got chance to go up, because why? US market tech stock already moving. So maybe Singapore tech stock may follow okay, especially AEM. 可以吗？所以 AEM 的话，如果它是跟随这个美国市场的科技股票的话 ，then 有可能它就会开始走动了。But 今天的话，它没有什么走动，所以当然为什么没有走动呢？因为它的阻力是3.5毛半3.55. The resistance is the 50-day moving average. Okay, so it's breakthrough, then maybe they will go through. EB5 likely to next price movement base few day. EB5. First resources. All right. First resources already run. If you still remember, I show you the support. 还记得吗？ Support 你们买进的时候是买进 support level 啦。Okay, $1.40. Okay, now they break through a bit slow down. Then 你可以看到的话，它的 resistance 差不多要到了，没有什么 roll 了。Okay, alright. Because why? Because it's a quite important resistance 嘛，所以没有什么 roll。如果它涨的话，有可能会 hit 到这个 resistance，除非它突破了，哦，所以不一定，因为它在快市上来的，哦，已经上来蛮多了的，所以有可能它的阻力这个200-day moving average 蛮强的。Yeah, what is the support level of OCBC? Okay, OCBC 的 support 在哪里？ Is there any support? I think the support is based on 50-day moving average. Okay, 这边 OK， 它有两方面，有可能会在这边12块6毛，12块6毛是 immediate support 了。$12.60 is an immediate support for OCBC, and then UOB would be, when is the support? UOB, all right? UOB currently at near support, okay, but the candlestick doesn't look attractive lah. So the next support level would be $29. Okay, $29, okay, is a support level, all right? 杨子江已经讲了。What is the better buy between Sheng Siong? FB Wong, I don't advise buy and sell lah. My job is to tell you when is the support level and the resistance level so that you can make your own decision. Would that be okay? All right. Your view on CityDebt. CityDebt 也是到这个差不多到这个 resistance 哦，所以你可以看到它要突破啊，哦 ，but 每次突破都是 not successful. So you can see that they try to break through, but they always fail. Okay, in fact, the next resistance is here. 差不多是$8.55. All right, but they have to break through the resistance $8.30. Okay, they have to break through lah. Okay. CDLH J85. J85. All right. This is the hospitality Reits. Okay. So recently, yeah, rebound. Okay. Let me see. Hitting the resistance also. Okay. So yeah, because 最近上个星期是跑 Reits, right? Last week is the Reits movement. So now they are hitting resistance. Okay, maybe the pullback. So you may notice each time when the price pull back is a chance for you to buy near the support level. 所以你看哦，如果你会这个技能哦，看图表的技能哦，通常如果你买 REITs 的话，你买在 support level 的话，其实是可以赚钱 ，right? So now it's already too high for you to buy 啦 obviously. So you need to be more patient 咯，可以吗？Dynamic, okay. Dynamic 上次有讲到 Dynamic, but 它没有什么走动哦，它的趋势很小 ，alright， 所以我就没有去看它。So Dynamics the stock last time I did talk about this stock, okay, but then they just don't have the movement 了，所以庄家好像是不想要玩这个股票 ，alright， 所以你可以看到它上一点点就 pull back， 上一点点就 pull back。 除非它突破了 ，OK， 2毛1 ，OK， 突破的话，有可能就有戏看哦。所以到目前为止来说，没有什么戏看，因为庄家没有什么庄家要玩这个股票。So maybe you might want to put this stock into your watch list, okay? But the good thing is that they never break below the support level, all right? So the good thing is that the price didn't break below the moving average yet, okay? Especially the 200-day moving average, all right? So what I mean is that if the price break below, so you have to be careful, 所以如果这个价格有跌破这个200天的平均线的话，那你就要小心了如果它没有跌破的话，还 OK 所以记得如果它有跌破的话，你要出场。So CIS 300, CIS 300, yeah, look good. You can hold for long term if you want, all right? So this is a ETF, exchange traded fund, usually for a long term investment, okay? All right, still look good because the price just break above the 200-day moving average, which I already mentioned previously, okay? Hong Kong and China already entered bull market. Lufat, yeah, I did watch this stock recently. All right, so recently they rebound, okay, and if you look at the price, they already rebound 125%. All right, and I think still got chance, but always remember the resistance is here. So maybe they hit the resistance. If everything okay, they stay there, then maybe they will break through. So if you base on the chart, this is quite a new stock. I think it's quite a new stock, and they went down a lot. And this is a Chinese stock listed in US. Okay, this is a Chinese stock listed in US, right? So yeah, I think not too bad. Okay, not too bad. Okay, as long as you follow your trade plan, okay, you buy with your trade plan, I think should be okay. But just that the price already went up more than 100%. All right, interesting stock. AWE 讲了 Tencent. Okay, we take a look Tencent. All right, Tencent obviously got potential. Okay, so recently the price pullback, right? So you can see that the pullback is quite strong. Okay, the pullback is quite strong. Okay, because of this bearish candlestick. All right, and then the price is moving at the support level. Moving at the support level. Okay, so if you look at midterm or weekly chart, okay, right, are you able to see any support level? Not that obvious, right? Okay, so maybe I think every pullback is an opportunity for you to accumulate. Okay, still got potential, just that I think many people waiting to enter, just that they do not know when is the best price to enter. All right, so you may want to wait for a few days to see how the thing go. All right, because currently the price is actually at the support level. OK， 所以之前如果你们是在低点买的话，其实我已经也是有告诉你们说套利应该套利。So if you manage to bought previously, like right, I did mention you know, to take profit, okay, for Hong Kong market because it's super overbought. Obviously, it's super overbought, okay, because Tencent already went up more than 100%. So it's quite healthy for them to pull back. All right, it's quite healthy for them to pull back. Okay, so you may want to use 20-day moving average or yeah, to see where is the support level lah. Okay, so if you do the trend line drawing, the price is near to the support level. Will they break through? I'm not sure. Maybe you can change to 20-day moving average. See how? Oh, 20天 ，alright。所以差不多20天，你可以看到是一个 support level 了，一个 support level，alright。But will they rebound? Nobody know. Okay, so if you buy, then you set a stop loss lah. Okay, if you buy, then you set the stop loss. Look like there is an entry point here. Okay, yesterday, 尤其是 yesterday is an entry point. Alright, because they hit 20-day moving average. 20-day moving average is quite strong. Alright. Alright, so maybe last stock, ST Engineering. ST Engineering 我们也是有讲在我们的 broadcast, right? So they went up a lot. How many percent? 23%. Okay, 23%. The price is above 200-day moving average. Okay, so when that happened, right, the movement maybe will slow down a little bit lah. Okay, because the faster phase will be below 200-day moving average. So after that, when they break through 200-day moving average, maybe they will slow down a little bit. All right, so you can see that the price did pull back and then support level, and before that they rebound again. So the immediate resistance is where 3块8毛. Okay, immediate resistance is $3.80. So if $3.80 can break through, okay, what will happen? The price may continue lah. Okay, ma? Okay, still got potential. Okay, not, and then next resistance will be here. 差不多3块9或者是4块了。Alright. 所以之前如果你们在低点买的话是最好 ，OK？ So yeah, we did mention about this stock when the price was somewhere around $3.20. So if you managed to bought during that time from our broadcast, congratulations. Okay. All right, so that's all for me. So I apologize to every one of you if I not be able to cover your stocks 所以首先非常感谢但是也是很抱歉如果没有讲到你的股票因为时间方面的关系 ，all right， 所以让我继续讲我的东西 ，OK。So like what I mentioned, okay. So if any one of you who attended my workshop, all right, under the IBF subsidy, I hope that you can share this workshop with your friend and family member, because I hope that I can help them as well. Reason is because that if they are continue to lose money and then they have no directions, okay, maybe this workshop is for them, okay. Mastering price action. So before I start, okay, now I share with you the problem that most of the retail investors have. 所以我要跟大家分享的话，就是很多这个散户他的问题就是出现在哪里？因为他的思维是一直要买长期投资，可是往往他每次都是买错股票。A lot of retail investors they always buy the wrong stock. Okay, every time when they buy, initially they make money, but subsequently, then the price drop. Okay, so if you take note, these are the stock that I want to, to remember. So these are the stock that actually previously was good, like Simple, Starhub, Informatic. 你还记得吗 Informatic, okay? Then Oceanus, MN2, Yoma, Asian Pay TV. Asian Pay TV is a dividend payout company, but the price keep going down. So if you collect the dividend, okay, you're still losing money. All right, Costco, Top Glove. Then delisted stock, 你还记得吗 delisted stock like Noble Group, Highflux, Midas, Schreiber, Ejon, Brumon, Sky One TT International, China Hongsing, and many more. Okay, so you don't want this to happen again. You don't want to repeat this same mistake. Then my suggestion to you is that you need to look to, you need to find a solution, which I want to share this with you, called price action. So price action may be able to help you at least to minimize your losses and then to maximize your profit. Why is that so? Because price action allow you to spot the pattern, okay, or we call it chart pattern. All right. And then why is that so? Because it's more effective because you look at the real chart. So 为什么这个 price action 会帮到你呢？因为 price actions 我们是看图表的 pattern， 而且这个图表的话是 real data， 是真正的数据，而且这个数据的话是有人做买卖的，所以我们的做法看这个 price action 的话，就是要找出它的 pattern 来做出决定是否要买进或者是卖出。比如说我们如果看别人的脸的话是开心的话happy。then 我们就可以跟他说笑话，但是如果你看他的脸是生气的话你还要跟他说笑话吗？所以你看脸的 pattern 你就知道了。同样的，如果你看股票的话OK， 如果它的 pattern 是 symmetrical triangle， 你是否要买进或者是卖出 OK， 你可以提早做决定，或者是如果你看到它走横摆然后突破 OK，你就是买进 Alright, so these are the stock chart pattern whereby you can read and based on your knowledge and experience to make the correct decision to buy or to sell. So same thing, okay? It applies to the stock market as well. And then I want to share with you is that this 14 hours online training will cover the price action so that you'll be able to identify the right stock to invest and then avoid the lousy stock. So what I want to share this with you is that a lot of people think that price action is for short term. In fact, price action is cover all time frame. 很多人以为这个 price action 是 for short term 而已。其实这个 price actions 是 cover all time frame， 包括 short term, mid term, and then long term。所以刚才有人问我 short term 是多久 ？short term 是一个 one day to 1 week，OK？ mid term 的话 1 week to 3 months，then long term 的话是 more than 1 year 啦 ，alright？ So when I say price action cover all time frame is because it actually applicable to the value investor as well. Okay, if you are someone who study value investing, my suggestion to you is that why not? You combine with the price action. So that means if you have the knowledge in fundamental analysis, you combine with the price actions, so that it will give you a quality trade. All right, why? Because fundamental analysis allow you to find good company. All right. 基本面是让你找更好的公司来买。Price action, help you to find the best price to buy based on TA, technical analysis, support and the resistance. 所以你可以看到有些人为什么他很厉害找公司来买，可是往往他每次买在最高的点，因为他不懂 price actions。如果你懂 price actions 跟这个fundamental analysis, why not you combine together? So similarly, like what I want to mention to you, 我要讲这个故事就是以前我的朋友他是做生意的通常男人他是都看这个大趋势嘛，通常他们都是看大局的，所以他这个生意做来做去没有什么赚钱，因为他很慷慨一直送钱给别人。可是当他结婚了过后他的老婆帮他打理公司他的公司就开始赚大钱。为什么？ Because these are the two different character. Two different character, when they combine together, thing will boom. All right, so same thing for your course. Same thing for this course. If you have fundamental analysis knowledge, if you combine with price action workshop, then your result will be different. So that's why you are here, unless you don't want to improve so that's why I encourage everyone to attend this price action workshop. And beside that, I also noticed that, okay, a lot of people focus on the buying strategy. 我是发觉到哦，很多人他只是专注这个买入的策略 ，OK， 可是他忽略了这个 trade management。很多人 they overlook on the trade management, alright, and then many of them also didn't take seriously about the selling strategy, OK， 因为他们怕输 selling strategy, alright. So based on my experience that I have more than 1,000 clients currently, and I found out that, you know, the root cause of my client losing money, okay, is because what? Is because they spend too much time on the buying strategy. They spend 90% of their time to look for the stock, to look for the best indicator, to look for the best, you know, buying strategy. But they only spend maybe 5% of their time in the trade management, and then another 5% of their time in the selling strategy. So what is trade management? Okay, 什么叫这个 trade management? Trade management is like, for example, some of you are property investor, for example. So if you want to buy property, you will engage your property agent to, you know, hunt the property for you. Okay, so that's for buying part. But after buying, who is going to manage for you? Are you engage your agent to manage for you, or you want to manage yourself? Okay, so if you ask your agent to manage for you, then you have to pay your agent a fee. So if you do it yourself, then it's become time consuming. All right, and especially when you have a very bad tenant, and then you're going to spend a lot of time solving the problem. So that's why a lot of people, okay, they try to avoid trade management. Because why? Because of time consuming, and then it is difficult. So human beings like that, okay, when thing is time consuming and when the thing is difficult, they will skip the step. But remember, when you skip the step, trade management is the most important elements in the stock management. Okay, is very important element in the stock investment. So if you skip, so that's why you are losing money. That's why the root cause of my client who are losing money is because, you know, they spend too less time in the trade management. And then beside that, okay, they also do not know why they need to sell, okay, because they want to keep for long term, okay. But when the price keep going down, okay, they always convince themselves that this is a good company. But then, okay, what happened is that the price keep going down. Then 其他方面呢，很多人就是说不知道要几时卖，为什么要卖，所以他们一直持股持到套牢。So in this price action workshop, right, I going to spend more time, okay, to help you to solve your problem, okay, to help you, okay, to increase, okay, your improvement in the portfolio. And I can guarantee you that, you know, after attending this workshop, right, your what we call it, your portfolio will improve significantly, okay, because the root cause is basically a lot of the retail investor, they spend too less time on the trade management, and they also spend